The weekend's been a blessing in disguise for me and for the lads, for the team. It's been good. It's been a refocus in everything. It's when we've sat back and obviously having the time now over the Christmas period's gone to analyse the first quarter, the second quarter, what's tweaked, what's changed. Without knowing, there's been a fair few things that have changed. So it's been a real good 72 hours for us as a group, and um, I honestly think we're at a crossroads at the football club. I think it's we got to be better out there in certain aspects, but ultimately our success in the first quarter, I'm not going to allow it to be our downfall in the rest of the season, because we did what we did. Again, it's like World War Eight again, and it can't happen. Uh, I said over the last, as a player here, over the last 12 years, the club always implodes at some point. It always attacks itself and implodes. And when you look at the last 20 years of the football club in the league, it's got one promotion, then it got relegated straight back. Then it spent 5 years in non-league, and then it's been an average to a poor League Two club. Now, I'm going to make that better. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to put this club, because I know the people of it, I know how proud they are as people. I'm going to put that right, but we can't have this imploding of, oh, wow, you were fourth 3 months ago, now we're dead. We don't deserve to be anywhere in this league. The facts and the stats say this football club has been an average League Two club for a big part of its history, whether it's League Two, League Three. So my job is to put that right, and I'm going to do that. And with this group of players, they want it more than anything. I want it more than anything, and we're going to do it. But we have to change the culture. We have to change history, because if we keep doing what we've always done, you can bring another manager in, you can bring another set of players in. It's going to go down the same trend. You look at the successful times, it was the club's own that did it. So it went from under 12, 13, 14s to the youth team, and we brought through a group of players that a big part of it went on to the Championship and some Premiership. That brought the club success. So in 12 months, we've put that back in place. So I'm going to take this football club, not just for a one-off season, but for a period of time where everybody that walks through this door goes, we're competitive at what we do. We're not going to be average. We're not going to be poor. We're going to be competitive. But to get there, that takes time. It's going to take learning curves for all of us. And it's got to be that change in the culture, in the history of the whole place, to ultimately get the football club where it needs to be. Because if we don't, just keep fighting the same battles. And it'll go new manager, new set of players, eventually new chairman, and it'll just keep going round. And if we don't do something where we go, this has got to change. When we take one on the chin, let's react differently now. Let's see if that works. Because I ultimately believe these players and me as a manager, I'm going to make this football club successful. And I've enjoyed the last 72 hours, because I don't think I've slept, but I've tore the so-and-sos out of it. And I always said it, when I took this job, I'll give this football club and these fans something to be proud of. Now, on Saturday, parts of it weren't good enough. I take whole responsibility of that. The last few games, part of this season, if I'm being totally honest, I've gone off a few scars that I carried from last year, if I'm being totally upfront. We got used to last year as a football club of getting battered. And as a manager, probably because I'm too close to the football club, that tore my heart out. So I've gone the opposite this year, and I've gone, right, we're going to be cautious in what we do. Now, I looked at Accrington, and they are where they are because they go, we don't care. Because there's no expectation, there's no pressure on them to win any football matches. They go, we don't care. So they just go and play, they play free, and it makes them dangerous. And if they lose, they go, we're Accrington, we'll go and win the next one now, or try and win the next one. If they lose, they go, we weren't supposed to win that one anyway. We haven't got what they've got. Our expectations as a football club, you've got to beat everybody in this league. It's like you must be top of the league, and we're trying our best here, and we will, like I say, we will ultimately get to where we need to be. And if we can change the way we deal with things, if we can change the reactions in certain areas, that's what has to happen. It's a culture, it's a history thing. We've got to try, and this doesn't happen overnight. This is a big thing, but for me, this is a crossroads, because it can go the same as it always does. like history tells you, this is what happens, or we can go, do you know what? Let's make this different now. Let's really try and make this different, because I believe in these players. I believe in this football club, and ultimately I believe in myself. And I've took a negative and I've made it a massive positive. And we had a good meeting on Monday with the lads, an open meeting, some real honesty in it, and we're like I say, when you look at the little things that have changed from my point of view out there, they've turned into big things. Now, when you break it down, there's a reason why we keep conceding early goals. You look at the start of the season, people didn't get in our own half in the first 20 minutes. So without going into too much detail, we know what's changed, and we can't wait now to get back and get our teeth into this and really attack it.